Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Aquarius where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius, please. All right, the Two of Wands. Okay, this is someone who's been either longing for you or somebody who's been waiting for you or someone just like you. Ooh, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're viewing you as the Ace of Pentacles. So right off the bat, they see potential for something solid, stable, secure. Wow, and this is going to be an abundant connection, Aquarius, the Wheel, Sagittarius energy. And we see the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this is somebody who I feel has been, who has a lot to offer. This is somebody who looks good. This is somebody who takes good care of themselves, their health, their finances, their family, their home. And this is somebody who's not in any type of rush. But when they know, Aquarius. Now, there could be some distance here between you and them. They could be in a different city, state, or country even. But the Two of Wands tells me that you're exactly who they've been waiting for. Or you're the type of person they've been waiting for. All right, we see the Three of Wands. There may be distance here, Aquarius. This person could be, I don't know if you're planning a move or you meet this person traveling or something like that, but there's this energy of waiting. They've been waiting for someone just like you. Three of Wands, distance. Two of Wands, longing, distance. All right. And we see the Star card in reverse, Aquarius energy. This person may, when you meet them, have given up hope that they were going to meet someone like you, that their person was really out there. But I feel like when you meet them, Aquarius, it's going to be a tower moment. It's going to take them by surprise. They might have just sort of given up waiting. And, they're just focused on themselves. They're just going to go about their, everyday life. All right. I feel like you really are going to turn this person's world upside down, Aquarius, in the best possible way. They could have Aquarius in their chart. How you're going to feel, Temperance energy. This is also going to be something that may dysregulate you a little bit, Aquarius, but I'm not seeing necessarily in a bad way. But the Temperance energy is like, whoa, this could happen really fast or really unexpectedly. And again, it might kind of throw your nervous system out of whack because it's like it's unexpected. It feels like it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and most likely that's for both of you. So I do feel like there's this real strong, this comes out of nowhere, but this feels so right. Can I trust this? Is this really happening type energy? All right, what else do my Aquarius need to know? Traveler. So there's that distance here. This is someone who enjoys new experiences and places and people. They may have great stories to tell about their travels. They could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in their chart. So fiercely protective and loyal. They stand strong in their convictions and can sting if needed to defend their position. Sorry if you hear some kitties in the background. And we have Libran energy. So maybe a Scorpio-Libra cusp. Or a Libra-Scorpio cusp. Ruled by Venus, they enjoy beauty, fairness, and harmony in relationships is important to them. And I do see that. Like, this is somebody who takes good care of themselves. So they want somebody else who kind of matches that energy. We also get Virgo coming through, that earth energy, a good planner and organizer, although they can sometimes overthink and overanalyze. So again, they could be a Virgo-Libra cusp. They could have one or all of these in their chart. And Aquarius, it looks like this person may start off as a friend and it may evolve into something more. But I kind of feel like it's unexpected, this meeting. And so, this Virgo energy, this earth energy could be a slow and steady. But on the inside, I feel like they just really want this. But I kind of feel like they don't want to fumble it. They don't want to mess this up. and they're very passionate about you. You're what they've been waiting for. So even if they take it slow, just know that it's probably hard for them to do that. But, you know, they're mature, they're discerning. All right. Okay, so the King of Wands here tells me they could have Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart. Leo in particular. But this is somebody who you're going to find very sexy, very attractive, very focused. Somebody who's successful, somebody who has a lot to offer. This person might be different from you as well, Aquarius. A different race, religion, or tradition here, or background. They're showing up as speaking to you through music, so you could get signs and synchronicities here through music before they come into your life, or this is somebody who writes or dedicates songs for you or shares playlists. We see your ex. Okay, so some of you, this could be somebody you already know or you've already dealt with, but this could also be somebody who has some sort of connection to your ex or has some of the best qualities of somebody you dated before. Okay, so not for all of you is it an ex. And we see that this person is very loving. Yeah, they are. They're going to be very loving and very tender. They're practical, they're wise, they're sexy, they're decisive, they're attractive, but they're also very loving, caring, and nurturing. All right, some of you, this person may be in their 30s. And for some of my Aquas, you may meet this person through friends or while you're out with friends. All right, what else do my Aquarius need to know about this person, please? What else do my Aquarius need to know about this person, please? All right, this is somebody who works hard. Most likely they're good at fixing things, creating things, building things. They could have their own business. They could do some type of contract work. This person may not be extremely rich, okay? Some of you, maybe they've even experienced some financial loss or they're experiencing some difficulties right now. But what I'm getting is this person is hardworking. They build. So there's a comfortable lifestyle here, even if they're not, you know, wildly rich or in a totally different tax bracket. And community. Yeah, so it feels like you might meet through friends or they're going to be around you in your community, in your neighborhood, in places you like to go out. Places you like to go out to. All right, what else do we need to know about this person? How else will my Aquarius be able to identify this person? All right, they may have more vowels than consonants in their name, first, middle, or last, or there might be something about the vowels that really stand out, like they have a lot of the same vowel in their name, or maybe it's something you're maybe not used to, like double A's, double U's next to each other or something. There could be a 3 to 5 year age difference between you. All right, they hum often or they sing. You catch them humming or singing while they're, you know, in the shower, while they're driving down the road, while they're doing dishes, while they're cleaning up. All right, and they may come from overseas. Now that could be that they're literally coming from a trip, they're moving from another country, they're from another country, or their parents or grandparents are. And at the bottom of the deck, we do see they might have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. All right, Aquarius, they're viewing you as the Ace of Pentacles. You are absolutely someone they want to invest in. They see growth, they see abundance with you. They immediately see the potential for something solid and secure. All right. The Ace of Swords, potential, potential, potential. Also with the Ace of Swords here, this person loves the way you communicate. They love your ideas. They love, you know, the things that you talk about. They feel like you're intelligent. You're good with words. They feel like you're really in alignment with them. Again, you are what they've been waiting for. And we see the 10 of Swords in reverse. Now, for a select few of you, if this is an ex, and it sounds just like an ex that I'm describing, they're hoping to heal things. But I also feel like this person, Aquarius, just feels like you're carrying around very little baggage, that you've, you know, healed and released energetic cords that weren't serving you, things that were draining you. You've probably been through it. They know that. They respect how you've come out of it with grace and ease and in alignment. All right. And pay attention to double tens coming through here for you. And how my aquas are going to be feeling? Emperor energy, Aries energy. You're going to be feeling strong. You're going to be feeling in your power. This is divine counterpart energy, but this is you being very decisive and ready to build. The Emperor is constructive. He wants to build. The Emperor is abundant. Again, wants to build. All right. What else does this person really admire about my Aquarius? And again, they may meet you when you are in a building phase. Okay. Yep. They love this about you, that you are the beggar archetype. So you confront empowerment at the level of physical survival and awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Gorgeous. They see you as the child divine archetype, so innocence, purity, and redemption, and suggests a special connection with the divine. Beautiful. So there's something special about you. There's something connected. There's something spiritual about you. And they see you as the saboteur archetype. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So again, you're not afraid to, file for that divorce. You're not the type of person that's going to stay in a relationship too long just because it's comfortable. You're not going to, for example, continue drinking if you're starting to see that it's affecting the quality of your life or your relationships or your health. Okay, so they love that about you. They love that decisiveness. They love this Emperor energy about you. And the King of Wands very closely matches the Emperor. So I do think you two mirror each other in a lot of ways. The Wheel of Fortune, this is a destined connection. There's abundance here. All right, what else do we need to know about this connection? Forward movement, travel. If this is a long distance connection, I see it kind of being easy to make the decision to be with one another. One of you very easily making a sacrifice to be together. This connection honors each person's journey, right? But you both also honor, okay, you have a job, you have your home, you have your life, you have your habits. Let's try to find compromise without anybody shrinking or being minimized here. Now, this meeting happens while learning, studying, or developing a skill. Growth becomes the bridge between you. Yeah, because you both want to build. And you're both that type of person that like to learn, grow, build. Okay? And this connection reveals what has been unspoken or hidden, allowing honesty to create clarity. Now, again, that could be for those of you if there's some type of reconciliation here. But I also feel like this connection is going to bring truth to the surface. There are realizations through conversation, through holding space for one another, through spending time together that is going to help you really see your truth in relationships, but also things about yourself and them as well. So we see this connection asks you to hold space for selfhood and closeness equally. And I feel like Aquarians need that, right? You don't like to lose yourself in a relationship. And again, this connection enters during a shift in your life. Movement and change create space for alignment and possibly travel, right? All right, Aquarius, let's see what else we need to know about this person or this connection. All right, some of you, this may be someone you know through work. All right, but common cause connection to me is like a very Three of Pentacles card. You two are very, very compatible. You're on the same path. Don't forget, it's going to be sexy and passionate, right? We've talked about all this other stuff, but it's also going to be a very sexy, passionate, attractive energy or connection. Spirit saying, let go of the past. Clear your energy to allow more love into your life. So somebody here may be fully letting go of an ex in order for this to work out, or this connection comes into your life or into their life to help fully let go of that ex. And we see rendezvous, a private getaway for two is calling you. So you two might maybe keep this connection a little bit under wraps, or I don't feel like secretive, but just keep it close to your chest for a bit. If there's distance between you, which there may be, it might be these little get-togethers, little weekends away, a little day trip. And Spirit saying this is going to be quite unexpected. All right, again, it is with that star card in reverse. It's going to be either opposites attract, or it happens at an unexpected time or in an unexpected way. All right, important dates or times, please. December, so again, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. But it can also be something, maybe you met this person in December. Maybe you're born in December. Maybe they're born in December. All right. Or something in December happened that was a tower moment that helped bring you two together. And we also see the month of March. All right. Pisces, Aries energy. And I'm doing this reading in the month of March. So use your intuition here, Aquarius. All right. I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.